Hey everyone, this is Marz King Super on the Marz King Super channel, and today we have Infernity. Infernity is like that smash hit out of the latest box. It took me a little minute to get there. It took me a little minute to get to it and play around with it. I decided to put together a combo-oriented deck. This deck is probably the closest we get to modern day TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Links than anything else. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the deck build, we're gonna get to some replays, and let's have some fun with it. So y'all know what happens when we use this screen. That means we was cooking in the progress. This means chat, mostly AJ, one of my new followers, did a lot to help me kind of get this deck kind of solidified, took me some free-to-play versions of it. So when you guys see this, I want y'all to thank chat for helping me build this deck. We did a little cooking today. So on that, let's talk about this build. I'm gonna talk about what I've seen on the meta, why I picked the changes that I've done, and things that you can do. So on that note, let's get into our Affirmative Monsters. We run two Infernity Archfiends. It's simple, you guys know I am not a big fan of one-ofs, so I threw in two of the boys. Simple, when you draw this card, you have no other cards in your hand, you can reveal it, special summon it. When this card is special summoned, you search your deck for any Infernity card, and you add it to your hand, and you must have no cards in your hand when you activate these effects. That is the thing. I know a lot of people like to run it at one, but I am a scaredy cat. In the words of MBT, I'm a bitch. So I'm not running anything at one-ofs, and I hate one-ofs unless it's a spell and trap card. He is your key piece. He's a searcher. He, with his little brother Marz, really do some destructive plays to bring back each one. So I gotta run him at two. Maybe once we solidify the tournaments, we're gonna go run it at one. But right now, on the ladder, we're gonna run it at two. On that note, we also run triple Infernity Marz. He is your playmaker. If you're gonna waste a normal summon in this deck, this is the card you're gonna waste that normal summon on. It is simple. It cannot be special summon from the graveyard. Thank you, Jesus. But if you have no cards in your hand and this card's on the field, you contribute to set two Infernity Monsters, special summon those monsters. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. There's a keyword not being used with these cards from back to Synchro era Yu-Gi-Oh! These cards are not once per turn, or hard ones per turn. A lot of soft ones per turn, not a lot of hard ones per turn. And that is what gets abused. Infernity Marz, he is your boy. He is going to get you back your Infernity, Archfiend, and Beetle to make level 6s like it's nothing. So we run 3 of them boy. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. As much as I do not like one-ofs, I run 2 Infernity Beetles, but you really only need 1. Because this deck does not have a lot of, there's not a lot of cards out here trying to banish cards from the graves. That's why I run 2 ofs. But a Beetle is simple. You're not using Beetle's effect, you're only using it because it's a level 2 tuner and an Infernity deck. It has the name, you're using it for his name, and it's a type. You don't use the name. You don't care about the spell. On that note, your spell and trap cards are very malleable, except for what I am about to tell you. You run triple Affirmative launchers. That is a must of 3 of. Activate it once per turn, send an Affirmative monster from your hand to the graveyard. Bam. Now you can send this face-up card to the graveyard to target 2 Affirmative monsters in your graveyard, special summon them. You must have no cards in your hands to do that. It is easy. It is literally just a spell card version of Mirage, letting you continue to synchro summon level 6s to make big plays. On that note, I run 1 Infernity Break. This is a card I definitely feel like you only need one of, and depending on what your other cards in your, what other spells and traps you have, you may not want to run it. I run 1. It's a nice card. It looks awesome. Other Infernity monsters that I would run would be Infernity Barrier. It is a 1-of, it is an Omni Negate, it is the counterpart of Break. I definitely would run that if I had it, but I don't, so I run the Break. Now for your other cards, there's a couple of things that could be. You don't have Cosmos says this is all about your free-to-play replacement. I run triple Cosmic Cyclones. You guys know how much I hate back row. There's some chat knows about the free-to-play options. To be honest, I don't think there's a free-to-play option different for Cosmic Cyclone, except for you want to run Twister. But Cosmic Cyclone is not like the worst pick. I like running 3 of it. It's one of my 3. It's like, you guys know how much I love my Cosmic Cyclone. I run double bad aims. I love the card. Activate it. When you activate it, when a monster card effect is activated, target another card, pop it. And then because I do not want to brick in this game, because if you have cards in your hand, you can brick your effects. I run 2 Hollow Light Barriers. Thank you. I'm happy that Konami put this card in the game. I was talking shit about it when it was a rank reward, but it's coming in a lot of handy now. You just discard a card of your can, all the damage you take from your opponent becomes 0. The reason why that is important is because you're not going to make explosive first turn plays. You're not going to make explosive second turn plays. You're going to try to stall out from turn 3 to turn 4 to make those monster plays, and Hollow Light Barrier is that card to help you. Also comes Cyclones to stop your opponents. Break can help too if you draw it. These cards are going to help stall out the game. That's why some people also run Nadia, Rainbow Light. Those are other things people are playing to kind of, and even Econ, to kind of make sure those are good. Very, like, most of those are, Rainbow Life was free to play, I believe. Econ is super free to play. And there's other ways just to stall out the game, and Canadias, just to make sure your opponent is not going to get anything. Before we get into the extra deck, I would like to talk about the skill. We do not talk about skills a lot when we do these deck profiles, but Infernity Inferno is definitely a skill, a must-have skill. Can be used on your second turn. Discard 2 cards from your hand equal to the number of Infernity monsters. Oh, and then send the equal number of Infernity monsters from your deck to the graveyard. That's how you're going to set up your Archfiend and your Beetles from your deck to the grave. That's why a lot of people will just run 1, 2, but I'm a leech. The Dark Magician sitting around, I don't want nothing banished. So that's another thing that you're going to do. And it's only on your second turn. That's why you're waiting from turn 2 to 4. For some people are like, the effect says it activates on your second turn. What else am I doing? So on that note, that's the skill. Now for your extra deck, this part is crazy. So from level of importance to levels of none. Coral Dragon. Once per turn, discard a card, target a card in the field, destroy it. And if the Synchro Summon card is sent from the field to the graveyard, draw a card. It is a Dragon Synchro Tuner. That Synchro Tuner part is going to be important later down the line. We also have Brionic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Discard any number of cards from your hand, target the same number of cards your opponent controls, bounce those to your hand. White Word Dolphin. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and attack becomes halved to the end of the turn. If this card is controlled, you control is destroyed by your opponent's card and it's sent to the graveyard. Banish one other water monster from your graveyard and special summon this card. We got some waters here that can be used like that. I'm just saying, that second effect didn't really pop up for me these replays. But it's important that you put Brio and Coral Dragon in your extra deck for White Aura to be able to come back. Because when it is special summon, it's treated as a tuner, and that's the key part. Also, we run Stardust Charge Warrior. Just when a Synchro Summon lets you draw a card, you're going to use that card for field for other cards effect. Now, there's a reason why we're running level 6 Synchro Monsters and level 6 Synchro Tuner Monsters. Because Assault Blackwing Animaru of the Divine Thunder is a card. If this card is Synchro Summon using a Blackwing monster as material, it is treated as a tuner while face up on the field. We don't care about that. Can't be destroyed by card effects. Care about that. You can target one Blackwing monster in the graveyard. This card's level becomes the same level. We don't care about that. Let me tell you the part we care about. If this Synchro Summon monster only uses Synchro Monsters attacks, this card gains 3,000 attack during a damage turn. That 6k is important because as I was trying to learn this deck, I noticed that is an OTK option. Aniaru is the boss monster of this deck. It wins you games. It's almost like playing Black. I love this card. I was not a big fan of this as we go along, but it really does come in handy. And then as my level 8 option, if all else fails, if your opponent has treacherous trap holes, if they somehow remove your other level 6, but you can still pop off, I have Infernity Doom Dragon. Once per turn, if you have no cards in your hand, you can select one monster your opponent controls, destroy that monster, and inflict damage to your opponent equals that attack. This card cannot attack the same turn you activate that. It is a cool burn damage. It is an archetypal card. It can even be brought back. I love it. And he looks goofy. I just want to carry that little ugly guy around. He's adorable. But on that note, I really did enjoy using this deck. If y'all on YouTube come down and y'all tell me to run this on the cog run, I will run this on the cog run. I'm saying we will run this on the cog run if you guys want me to. But on that note, guys, I really do appreciate what you guys do here. Please watch the replays. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. This is Marz Super on the Marz Super channel, and the Marz is going to replays. Let's see. Okay, I like this so much better. Okay, who's going first? Well, Dark World Dealing. And we'll drop the Archfiend. That is good. What are you gonna drop? So I don't actually open this up on the computer we're streaming with. Weather Painters? Oh, this is perfect. Set the bad aim.
I set a card.
Set another dealing. Oh no, we'll keep dealing in hand actually.
I end my turn.
Keep the other dealing. Because next turn,
I draw.
This is so good.
From my hand.
Oh, they popped the Cosmic Cyclone. I'm not even mad about that. They can't OTK.
I'll play this one.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get AJ's video.
From my hand.
Free to play. I've seen this one.
Let's battle. But don't surrender too quickly.
Optimize free to play. I can take the 15. I'm not tripping about 15. And then search out Thundery. Add.
I won't let you off the hook, Daddy.
Trial. Sell me things. Buy it. Okay, these are free to play versions. Rainbow Life is an amazing idea, actually. Do launcher.
Slow down. I activate my monster's effect.
Ooh, I don't know about running. I'm gonna have to look at this. Okay. We do need to get a Beetle Engrave. If we get Beetle Engrave, we actually may have this. Use Hawkins' power and win easy. Let's do it. By rolling now. We drop those two. We now send an Archfiend and a Beetle to grave. But we will normal summon Mirage. EJ show you that I'm all for us. See you, no effort. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. And if they don't have anything to do, we have this in the back. Because this is full combo. Like, this is combo now. So we got these two. Archfiend will let me add a launcher to hand. Launcher is going to be an important part of the combo. Because it's going to let me get more guys out. We can go charge. Ooh. We have to special summon Coral. Because Coral's gonna let me pop whatever's on board. We normal summon Coral. He only has a search. And that's the Thunder. And Thunder you have to attack for Thunder to go off. And my assumption, if I was playing a good weather weather painter player, that would definitely be a Thunder.
Activate the continuous Infernity launcher.
And since it's not chaining anytime soon, I'm definitely assuming it's a Thunder.
I can use my launcher's extra effect.
Now this is when I will get Stardust Charge Warrior.
Come out, Infernity Archfiend. The tuner
This is
monster,
definitely when I get Stardust Charge.
Infernity Archfiend lets
No.
me add a card to my hand.
No. So I just realized what happens. The reason why Infinities were tier 0 when this game was like when they were popular is because none of their cards are hard once per turns.
Appear.
We go Stardust Charge Warrior, we draw for the Charge Warrior.
Monster's effect.
I have you've made a grave mistake. We now activate Brionic Dragon. We activate the Brionic Dragon, drop the Hollow Life Barrier. We now destroy the back row. We now, if that back row is something important, yes, see, it's Thunder. So Thunder will just now get popped.
Face down comes.
They're all soft.
You fool!
Cloud.
Activate my monster
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna destroy you anyway. We now will special summon Amigaru of the Divine Thunder. Amigaru goes now here. We have now summoned Amigaru. We now activate. Yes. 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 This is full combo. Activate launcher.
I activate the
Launcher's effect goes off.
Infernity launcher.
No. Oh no. Okay, it's not as great as it is. You have to have no cards in your hand to activate launcher.
Use my launcher's extra.
But also we're gonna get a card. Boop. Oh, I could have just got rid of.
The tuner monster.
I could have just got rid
Lets me add a
of.
card to my hand.
I could have just got rid of something. I could have just Cosmic Cyclone one of those cards. But it's just a searcher and a popper, and we're going to get rid of the Thundery Canvas. Hey, thanks for the follow, AJ. Is this? Only uses effect of Cloud once per turn. Okay, he can only activate that effect once per turn. So now we will go Brio. The reason we go Brio is to bounce. We need to get rid of this. And we can bounce it now. Activate the Brio. We drop Infernity Break. We bounce the. We bounce that. We're now about to run into time. And I am about to get a phone call from. They gave up. Cool. I'll be right back. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Sorry, I've literally have not had car insurance for like a week. Not a week. I had for like a day. That's cool.
My turn.
So kind of, we're gonna use the bad aim. If this is Yugi and he's playing Dark Magicians, the bad aim is going to work. Yes. This is perfect. The bad aim is going to help stop the Magician's navigation from activating, which is gonna allow us to be able to have play. I'm not tripping about that. We gotta make sure you use your bad aim correctly in these matches, or you will low-key ruin your thing. One card face down, one card face down, one card face down. So no banishes, where we should be Gucci. Let's start clearing out the board. Cosmic Cyclone. Let's see if we can hit it. So Magician's Navigation, bad aim. That aim will go off. We'll target the one over here. And that means we only have to deal with one card after. So we got rid of a. Ooh, we got rid of that. That's an important card to get rid of. So we see Dark Magician. We're gonna see a Magician of Dark Illusion. Not anything I'm super worried about. We can now activate Infernity Inferno. We can now drop these 2 cards in from my hand. And that is an Archfiend and the Beetle dropped. And we now flip summon our Mirage. And we start popping off. Mirage will now go. We'll select these 2. There goes the Archfiend. There goes the Beetle. Archfiend will now let me get the launcher back. And this is where we pop the fuck off. We now go into Coral Dragon. Beetle, Archfiend. We now see Coral forward. We now activate the launcher. And we see if this opponent has anything to do. Nope. We drop the launcher. We go these 2 again. This is, ugh. Why? Who did this? And then you just grab launcher again to synchro summon again. Oh, this is disgusting. We don't go Brio yet. We are gonna go Charge Warrior so we can draw even more cards. I will say the card that you draw off a Charge Warrior could like low-key break your whole play. Because if I draw a monster right now and I don't have a way to discard, I was gonna say, if I draw a monster right now and I have no way to discard it, it's over. We do get rid of that back row. It's just a Magician's Navigation. We now special summon the Divine Thunder. And that is going to be another draw after that. That draw can break us 2. Do we draw? I don't think we need to. Do we draw? Yeah. If we brick, we brick. We didn't. We set the bad aim. We activate the launcher. We do not get. There is something we do not get. No, there is. Because we get Archfiend. We just get these 2 again. Oh, we get Archfiend. We get Beetle. Archfiend will let me grab another. We get break. We get break. I mean, even if it doesn't OTK right now. Oh man, we could do so much. Brio will bounce actually. Brio will bounce. No, we want to keep the break. We want to keep the break. Yeah, we want to keep break just in case. We'll go Dolphin. Or Dolphin is funny. Oh, and Oro Dolphin will
I synchro summon a monster.
Activate its effect.
I activate my
We will
monster.
target this. It will get lowered down. We will now set the break. We will now go battle phase. We will now attack. I know, like, oh, you could have. No, we could. Fuck! We could have game. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. We would have had game. We would have had game. No, no. We style points. It's style points. It's style points. We're going for style points, kids. We're going for style points. Dark Magical Circle.
I activate a continuous spell.
We style points.
I flip over my trap.
We assert dominance. We assert dominance. We let the Dark Magician players know they do not get to use their circles anymore. Yes. Hey everyone, this is Marz King Super. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys can do me a favor and hit that like button, show your boys some love. Like this, comment, like it, subscribe it, hit the bell, and comment down below. I know I'm being overhyped, but I really do appreciate you guys. I love you. I love you. You're the best. You're the best. This is Marz King Super, the Marz King Super channel, and the Marz is out.